So we had two stocks for you last week that turned out to be nice winners. Those were NTNX and SFLY. Check those tickers out. I have two more stocks for you this week that I want to share with you and some ideas. Those are Micron Technology, ticker symbol MU, and Spotify, ticker symbol SPOT. Let's take a look. So here is MU. You can see down here on this weekly chart that it's been in this long-term uptrend for quite a while. Spent some time consolidating right around here to kick off the beginning of 2018 and to kind of round out the end of 2017. And then it spent about a month and a half consolidating right up here, right below its former highs, and catching support right at that former high over there. And so right now, if we look at this daily chart, it's kind of giving us this little early entry right above that high. That high right there is 53.49. So I'd look to get in right at about 53.60. So we're getting a little bit of confirmation above that. And for me personally, I'm going to use that low, which is also the current weekly low and also puts us right below the 10-week line of 51.32. So I'd place my stop right in the neighborhood of about 51.20. I know that's pretty tight, but I'm looking at this as a swing trade. And so if we get above that high, I'm looking for this to start to run. Thing that I don't really like on this daily chart is this relative strength line that seems to be underperforming at the moment. On the weekly chart, the weekly chart is a bit more important to me. The relative strength line is still pretty close to the former highs, and you can still see that the relative strength line is outperforming price on a weekly basis. So that's something to keep in mind as well. Like the tightness of this consolidation. Here's the other idea that caught my attention, Spotify, ticker symbol SPOT. And the thing that I like about this is that it's giving this little potential early entry right over here, right around the neighborhood of 150 with a stop right below this low over there at 142.74. And the reason why I like this particular trade is because of that exit right there, right? So if we do start to run and we roll over, if we close back below that, then that's a very clear indication that this idea just did not work. That's what I love to see in every single trade, even more so than the entry point. Where we're going to set our initial stop is crucial because it determines how much we're able to risk on the idea, and it's also going to tell us when to get out, when is the trade wrong. And the fact that we have a nice tight entry point to exit point makes this trade all the more attractive. So that's why I'm willing to roll the dice on this one. I'm not going heavy on either of these trades. We're still kind of in the choppiness of the market. If we look at the S&P 500 real quick, we're just getting above the 50-day moving average, which is great. We are going to be hitting that downward trend line again soon, so I would be prepared to see a bit more chop. Maybe we get right back above it, but we got to anticipate more choppiness in the market, even though we are starting to break out and people are starting to get a little bit more bullish. Always be prepared. So that's it. That's my 2 cents on a couple of trades. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you found this helpful.